Leadership versus management.
Grow up leadership.
You ever wonder why some businesses have so many problems over and over and over again? Like they just can't seem to figure it out. I have some ideas, but please let me know if I'm way off in the comments. One of the biggest problems I see with leadership and management is leadership versus management. It's balance, or should I say the lack of placing importance and value on balance. I've seen the pendulum swing back and forth with no appreciation for striking a balance or appreciation for the other side it's swinging away from. Let me explain. So on one side, you have management with a focus on data, metrics, numbers, tasks, tactical work, return on investment, accountability, goals, outcomes, managing performance, programs, projects, resources, the business side. On the other side, you have leadership with a focus on inspiring, emotional intelligence, motivational intelligence, big picture strategy, empathy, service, supportive leaders, realism, life work, integration, purpose, culture. This is the human side. I've seen this with various organizations and certainly where I worked many times where the pendulum swings from one side to the other. It's all business. Employees are pushed to burnout, people perform, but just enough not to get fired. People are unhappy. The tactical managers keep pushing productivity and metrics, looking over data. When people are upset and leaving, the response from leadership is those people just can't cut it and don't want to work. Eventually, the low morale and high turnover reaches high enough in the company. They clear those leaders out and bring up leaders who have been deemed to demonstrate emotional intelligence. Pendulum swings the other way. Employees can relax. They're being listened to, engaged, and included. They feel like their leaders care. Rules, expectations, metrics are bent or suspended. Culture improves. Staff feel valued, but some start to take advantage. Employees see some of their peers getting away with low or no performance. There's a lack of accountability, a sense of a lack of a backbone with some leaders. Hard to tell who is running things. What are the day-to-day expectations? What's the performance goal? Bad apples go unchecked. Company performance suffers and numbers drop. Eventually, executives come back in and put people in control to bring back order and get back on track to accountability. The pendulum swings back the other way. And it goes on like this every 2 or 3 years, changing direction in cycles. And there are some work environments that just live on one side or the other. That's usually due to senior leaders being part of the problem, as they subscribe to either one camp or the other. They either manage or lead. The problem is you need both. It's about balance. And to achieve balance, those two sides need to work together and most importantly, appreciate and value each other. This is a big part of the problem. Even when you have both, those great management, tactical managers, great at getting ish done and creating accountability, as well as those great at leadership, inspiring purpose, making employees feel valued and heard, creating positive culture. What often happens is the two groups are routinely at odds. One side always trying to win and be right over the other. Ideally, you have executives at the top that understand the value of both management and leadership and can help each side appreciate each other and feel valued. The Chinese had this figured out way back in like 200 BC with the yin and yang, qi, light and dark. Both exist and are needed to balance each other. Instead of arguing over leadership versus management, appreciate and value each and learn to implement and always include both. That's what the successful companies that everyone loves to be working for are doing. It's all about achieving balance. Word up.